In this video, I'm going to show you how to fix tight glutes in 30 seconds. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Dr. Rowe coming to you from SpineCare in St. Joseph, Michigan. In this video, we're going to go over easy exercises that can give both quick and long-lasting relief for tight, achy, painful glutes, commonly known as the buttocks or the butt. If you're unfamiliar with the glutes, they're a set of 3 muscles that are arguably some of the most important in the body because they act as a main stabilizer for the pelvis and your hips. So they aid in proper movement of your legs and your hips. Think walking and going up and down stairs. When these muscles become strained and inflamed, it can cause a lot of issues, including lower back pain, hip pain, even pains that go down into your thighs. What usually brings this about is because of tightness and weakness that builds over time. So to fix this, we're going to go over a very easy to follow step-by-step guide. While each one of these parts is different, they are meant to work together and also in order. So start with the first one, work your way towards the last. As a bonus, all of the exercises can be done at home and you may find give quick tightness and pain relief, even within 30 seconds. So let's get started and fix those tight and achy glutes right now for good. In the first part, we're going to focus on warming up the glutes and also targeting muscle knots, spasms, and trigger points that might be causing a lot of pain. This one can give relief within seconds. We just need something soft and round. A handball, racquetball, lacrosse ball works perfectly. Has a lot of grip, but you can also use something like a tennis ball. If you don't have any of those, roll up several large socks into a ball. It should work. But if you would like to get one online, I will leave a link in this video's comment section and description. So if you have a lot of gluteal muscle pain, I would recommend starting off at the edge of a bed or a couch. It won't offer as deep of a massage, but if you want something a little bit more intense, you can do this one seated in a chair. So let's take our ball or whatever you're using and center it right over the spot that you're having a lot of pain. Let's say it's right over my right side. What you're going to do is press down with your body weight into the ball until it's a very good self-massage, but not causing any discomfort. What we're going to do next is just grip off to the side of the chair right here for a little bit more support, and you're going to rock your body forward and backward like this. Just allow the ball to glide over that tight, achy spot over your glutes. Usually feels really, really good. I like to do this one for roughly about 15 seconds. Afterwards, I see how I feel. If there's still a little bit of tightness left, keep repeating until it's gone. But once it's gone, just switch over any spot that's needed until everything is nice and loose. With the glutes too, not only can you get pain over your cheek right here, but you can get a lot over your hips. So really make sure to explore that area too. So what you want to do is kind of put it right by your hip and just tilt your body like this off to that side and then repeat. Really explore the area around the hip. You can get a lot of good pain relief with this one. So to take this one to the next level, let's do a little bit more of a warm-up exercise to bring blood flow in, loosen up the muscles even more to make it a lot easier to do these other exercises in this video. So again, we're going to take our ball and center it right over the spot of pain, again on my right side. I'm going to press down with my body weight as much as I can. I'm going to take my hands and grab right over my knee and now do a knee to the chest. So I'm going to drive my knee upward towards my chest as much as I can. The more that you go up, the more that you're going to feel a lot of muscles start to fire in the leg, around the hip, but more importantly into the glutes. So really focus on feeling it into the glutes. The great part about this one is we're going to activate those glutes but get a very good self-massage at the same time. I like to hold this one for roughly about 3 to 5 seconds. I just relax and then repeat this one 10 to 15 times. And with each repetition, build into it just a little bit more. You can also take your ankle right here and place it over your other side's knee and now cup the back side right here, the outside of your knee, and bring this towards the other side's shoulder. This will activate a little bit more into the glutes and also a muscle called the piriformis, which can cause a lot of issues. So give this one a try also, bringing that knee towards the other side's shoulder. But give this a try through all the positions over any spot that is needed, and I do recommend that whatever you do on one side to switch to the other just to keep everything in balance. So after we have the muscles warmed up, we're going to move on to the most important part, strengthening exercises. One of the biggest causes of gluteal muscle pain is because they are weak and get fatigued. So let's fix that with a very easy strengthening exercise. This one is called the glute bridge, and I'm going to show a couple different variations that will take it to the next level. You can do this one in bed or on a floor. Just start off lying flat on your back. Your legs are going to be roughly hip width apart, knees bent, feet flat. You can take your hands, put them off to your side like this, or on your hips for support. Let's start off by tightening our core muscles. It's like taking our belly button towards our spine, and then we're going to squeeze our glutes during this exercise. The first motion, very, very easy. We're just going to drive our hips upward towards the ceiling until our body is in a nice straight line from our knees to our hips to our shoulders. If you're unable to get into this position because of tightness or weakness or even maybe pain, do the best you can. Over time, you should gain strength and flexibility to hopefully get into this position. But you're going to feel a ton of muscles start to fire. You should feel it in the core, lower back, the legs, and more importantly, the glutes. Hold this one comfortably for 5 seconds. You're going to relax and repeat this one up to 10 times. And with each repetition, try to build into it just a little bit more. If it feels like you have a little bit more energy, you can always throw in another set or two. So let's take this one to the next level and put in some more motions that are going to target the glutes just a little bit differently. I like to do what is known as the clamshell bridge. So we're going to put our feet together for this one and then press our feet down into the bed or the floor. Take your knees outward as much as you can. You should feel a really good stretch forming in the inner part of your thigh towards your groin and the outer part of your hips. Again, with this one, really focus on squeezing those glutes. The movement from here is the same. We're just going to lift our hips upward towards the ceiling. This one can definitely become challenging, so do the best you can. 5-second hold, you're going to relax, repeat this one up to 10 times. You can also do what is known as a hamstring walkout. And this one is going to target the back of the legs, the hamstring muscles that work with the glutes. So let's get back into our original position with our legs hip width apart, but this time around we're going to press our heels down into the floor of the bed and have our toes pointed upward. Do the bridge just like this, but this time around we're just going to walk out with our heels. This one can be really, really challenging. So walk out as far as you're able to go and then repeat this one 5 times. But go through all of these motions, and if one feels like it's addressing your tightness, achiness, or pain just a little bit more, at that point, throw more repetitions in. This next strengthening exercise is definitely more challenging, but the reward is it will help strengthen the glutes even more. One of my favorite glute strengthening exercises is the squat. I'm going to show you how to take this one to the next level though and really focus on glute weakness. So for this one, we need a sturdy chair, preferably one without wheels, but you can also do this next to a desk or a wall. Whatever side that you're having pain, let's say it's your left side, put that side next to the door or the chair. You're going to start off with very good upright posture. Try to have your body and your back as straight as possible during this exercise. Let's tighten the core muscles, taking your belly button towards your spine, and then squeeze the glutes for a little bit more support. You're going to put all of your body weight onto the painful side's heel. And then from there, you're going to make sure during this exercise that our knee is always pointed straight forward. Should kind of be in line with your toes. Make sure it's not buckling out or in like this. But bend your knee and then squat your bottom down and away. The further that you start to go down, the more that you're really going to feel that glute start to fire to hold this position to stabilize it. So challenge yourself to go down as much as you can. Hold this position for 3 to 5 seconds. You're going to come back up, and then you're going to repeat this one 10 to 15 times. And with each repetition, challenge yourself to go down just a little bit more, because the more that you go down, again, the more challenging it will be. So with this one, you can definitely throw in another set or two if you have the energy. But if you want to take this one to the next level, let's do this. So take your other leg right here, the non-painful side, and just put it straight out in front of you. Point your toes down towards the floor. And what you're going to do now is squat down to be able to touch or tap your toes to the floor. And do this one nice and slowly. Just tap the floor and then come back up just like this. It should only take you a couple seconds. But do this roughly for about 5 repetitions. And then what you're going to do is angle your toes off to the side. So if it's like a clock, start at noon and maybe go towards 1 o'clock and then repeat. Work your way towards 3 o'clock like this, and then all the way back as far as you can. With these movements, what you're going to notice is that it becomes pretty challenging for the glute to stabilize this. Again, make sure that your knee is pointed straight forward. But if you do notice that one certain spot, like let's say right here at about 3 o'clock for me, is the most challenging, at that point, treat it like your weak link and throw more repetitions in. And I do recommend doing this on both sides to keep everything in balance. In the final part, we're going to focus on stretching. Stretching is perfect to do after strengthening exercises because it will keep the muscles loose and hopefully avoid soreness too. But with stretching, do it throughout the day anytime that you have a lot of tightness or pain that is building up. So if you're a desk worker, definitely don't miss this one because it can give relief within 30 seconds. So start off seated in a sturdy chair. What you're going to do is have your back nice and straight during this exercise. What I'm going to do is what is known as a seated pigeon pose or a figure 4. To get into position, you're going to take your painful side, so let's say it's my right side right here, and take that side's ankle and put it over our other side's knee. So when you look down, it should look like a figure 4. If this position is difficult to get into, this is how you can make it easier. Straighten your other leg like this, put your ankle over your shin, grab in front of your ankle right here or the pant leg and just slide it up into position and then bring your other leg back just like this. But if you have a tight glute or even maybe a piriformis muscle which lies right underneath the glute, you could probably feel a lot of stretch already around that hip, which is a good thing. We're really going to address that. But what we want to do is take this bent knee and now press it down towards the floor as much as we can, not with our hands, but just with the knee itself. This will intensify that activation into the glute. So once you feel a deep activation into your glute, hold this position. You're then going to cross your arms over like this or put them out in front of you. And again, keeping your back straight, what you're going to do is just lean forward just like this. The more that you lean forward, the more that this will intensify that stretch. So only go towards a comfortable level. You want to hold this one for 20 to 30 seconds and do nice, slow, controlled breathing. Let out as much tension as possible. Come back up like this, take a breather, and then repeat this one 3 to 5 times. And with each repetition, try to build into it just a little bit more. So this is how we can take it to the next level and put some more motions in there to get some more relief. So let's get back into that original stretch going forward like this, but this time around we're going to rotate through our waist, through our lower back towards the other side. You'll really feel it into the lower back towards that hip. So give that one a try going towards the left. Also give it a try going towards the right, towards the bent knee side. It'll hit the back just a little bit differently. You can also do a side bending motion, which is going to target a little bit more into the side of the lower back. This will hit a muscle called the quadratus lumborum, which if you're unfamiliar with it, a big instigator of lower back hip pain. So what I'm going to do for this one is have very good upright posture, and then I'm just going to tilt my body towards the other side, away from this bent knee side. It will really open up the lower back and it usually feels good. Again, a 20 to 30 second hold, you're going to relax and then repeat this one 3 to 5 times. But go through all of these positions. If you feel like one is just offering you more relief, at that point, throw more repetitions in. If the exercises helped, please support the channel by giving this video a like and maybe subscribing too. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.